Well, I got them. They are the tiniest smallmouth. Tiniest little smallies. Look at that little fella. Cool little guy though. Let's let him go. So, it has been an interesting morning, guys. It's been a relatively rough morning here. Water is super stained still. Water levels are perfect, but the water's stained. I'm fishing a Daiwa Tatula. This is the 6.5 foot lightweight rod. KastKing Kestrel. This is a 7/4-1. Daiwa JBraid, which is 8 pound. And I am running a Z-Man TRD in the copper truce color, so these fish can see it. Because the problem I'm having, like I said, is the water is really quite stained. There's a better one. There we go. There we go. You know. Whoop, he threw me off right at the feet. You knew there had to be something in here. See if we can't pick up another one in here. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Good one. Good one, guys. Good one here. 2 casts, 2 fish. Two casts, 2 fish. I can't even see him. That's how stained up this water is. All right, we got him. We got him. Thank you, pal. There you go. Little smallie. Not bad. Chunky little guy. Thanks, dude. There's a fish. Heck yeah. Yep, got him. We got him. We got him, guys. I'm caught up in the net here. Crazy. Man, caught in that net pretty good, but nice fish. Nothing wrong with that guy. Thank you, sir. There's a nice one. There's a nice one. Felt a little better when he... Ooh, it broke me off. That was a pike. Dang it. That was a pike. I'll tell you guys, I have tried these Nico Helgramites several times, and I never have any luck with them. I know down south they're a pretty popular bait, but they just don't seem to work for me here. Water feels kind of cold, but why not? There's a fish. There's a fish. Finally, guys. Feels nice, too. Feels like a good one. Heck yeah, he's fighting hard. Oop, threw me off right at my feet again. Jeez Louise. I just can't seem to close on him. Fish right there. None of these fish are really big, but man, they fight. They fight hard. Like I said, not big ones, but good fighters. Fun in this little riffle. And always fun on BFS. Oh, I missed it. Missed it. There's another fish right there. See if we can repeat. Oop. Worried about this branch off to my right, but that's plenty of distance. Okay. There we go. There we go. Man, they do. This is a little better one, I think, but they do fight a lot harder in this current. Oh man, jeez. Jeez, dude, holy cow. I can't imagine what a big 17, 18-inch fish would feel like in here. Yeah, Smallie. There you go. Thank you, sir. A little overcast there. There we go. There we go. Still managed to hook a fish. I knew there had to be a fish sitting in there. You can see that seam. You know, you got a pretty good current flowing through, and you got that nice seam right up in there. And that's the stuff. That's the stuff these guys like. They like that slower water. They can just sit there and pick stuff off as it floats by. Just a little guy. Just a little guy, but I'll take him. Another hit right there. Yep, got him too. It feels a little better. Yeah, same size. It's just they're fighting hard, man. They are fighting hard. This current helps them too. This current helps them too. All right. Yeah. Cookie cutter. Cookie cutter, but look at the gut on them. Man, they're in there just chowing. That's what they're doing. And I've got some chow for them. There's another one. Yeah, there's stacked up in here, man. You know, look at that rod just bend and pulse though. I mean, they fight so hard. I mean, I swear, man, like, you guys know I love trout too, right? Like, trout and smallies are my game. Ow, that one got me a little bit. That one got me. But, pound for pound, hardest fighting fish right there. Smallmouth, man. They don't screw around. They do not screw around. That spinnerbait's the ticket, though. Gives it some flash. Keeps it off the bottom. They can feel it and see it. That is the ticket today. I mean, I got some fish on the soft plastics, don't get me wrong. There's another one. But this is the... Holy. But this is the stuff. Getting a little better every fish. Every fish, they're a little better. They're approaching. Man, he chomped that. He chomped that. Look at that thing. Jeez. They're approaching netting size though. They're getting there. Pretty. 8-inch, 9-inch, somewhere in that range. Heck yeah. They just fight so hard though, I'll tell you guys, honestly, like, if this is what I catch today, I'm having a great time. They fight so hard. I like this little seam right here behind this rock. There's a boulder right in front of me, and it's really breaking up the current. Let me clean this off. Got a little bit of weed right there. No excuses. No excuses. There's nothing in here. Mayflies hatching. There's a fish. Had to be one on that seam. Had to be. Had to be. Heck yeah, buddy. You tug, man. You tug. I call you Tugboat. I'm gonna name you Tugboat. A tugboat. See you, dude. See you, Tuggy. There's a fish, there's a fish. There we go. There we go. Look at that guy. Hey, got a little something going on here. I don't know if there's some kind of parasite or a little tumor on his tail, I don't know. That's a parasite. See that? Yeesh. Yeesh. You know, guys, that was a pretty good day. Not a lot of really big smallmouth, but pretty good numbers of smaller fish. It's cool to see, like I said, that, you know, there's so many broodstock type smallmouth in here. You know, it's always a good sign, right? You just know that there's it's a healthy ecosystem. There's plenty of fish, and there's fish to take their place. So that is really great. They fight really, really hard in here. That's super fun. Kind of a tough morning to start. You know, I was really trying to use my soft plastics, and the water's just off color, and caught a few fish that way, but was really just kind of struggling. It's not until I switched to that little micro spinner bait that things really lit up. Again, I'm pretty sure that's a Strike King. I don't know, Bitsy. It's a 16th ounce. I know that much. I think you just gave him a Walmart, so you can't beat that. You know, guys, thanks again for coming with me. Always a good time. I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Bye.